Hey guys, I hope you guys are there. I don't know. It's really weird doing this, like trying to do this like without having like a reaction. But yeah, we're gonna try to do this. Hey guys, my name is Tatenda. I'm the Beat Freak storyteller, and I'm joined with a special guest. We've got Tom Farron in the house. We're gonna get a woo woo woo. This the part where they get little snaps and clicks at this point. But yeah, Tom, how you been? How you been doing?
Yeah, I've been good. I've been good. Happy to be involved in Poetry Jam, and I've seen the lineup of a few poets we have, and it's a great lineup, and I'm really excited for tonight.
Nice, nice. No, I'm excited too. And it's gonna be tonight. It's gonna be a bit of an interesting night because Poetry Jam obviously has a new home. You're
Mhm.
on YouTube, so hello YouTube. How you doing? Treat us well today. And we got masterminds behind this entire operation. So big up to Bogdan in the back who's shutting it down. We're doing the clicks today. We're gonna do clicks all day and every day. But tonight is gonna be a special night. We're gonna be watching some amazing poets that submitted their poetry, and it's gonna be something a little bit different, but I'm sure you guys are gonna enjoy it and you're gonna like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, sounds good. All
absolutely.
right,
Yeah,
cool. So you know what, right? Without further ado, I feel like we should just get into it. Let's just jump into it
yeah,
whenever we're ready. You know what I mean? Like this is gonna be exciting. I'm excited for this.
yeah. Let's go for it.
Hi, my name is Emily Levy. I wrote this poem back in January, and it currently doesn't have a title. Are you worthy of life? The love squandered in a rage of passion, discomfort, urges you to continue a streak of madness. Behaviours of the past yearn for continuation. How can a being be so magnificently warped, yet beautifully contained within one's own mind? The key to success lies within nothingness, as nothing is what you knew before you clung onto a constant need to be gratified. No longer are the words you spew meaningful, nor are they harmful. They are a test growing from within you to break a moulded doubt. Passion resonates from within as temptation reminds you of who you have become. To repeat a past that doesn't exist in others' minds is a danger to all. The damned follow a falsity, created to mislead, and oh, how misleading you are.
That was
I
good.
like that. I
That
like
was
that.
good. That was by Emily, right? That was Emily. I know that
Mhm.
'cause she submitted it recently. What do you feel like in terms of poetry? Like now we're doing it in a different like space. How do
Mm.
you feel like poetry is like impacting people?
I think it's giving people a lot of hope in a time of uncertainty,
Yeah,
and the whole lockdown. I think a lot of creatives didn't feel very a lot of inspiration. I know myself as a poet, I didn't feel much inspiration during the lockdown, but now after we're coming out of that, um, it's giving people hope, and it's giving people um, maybe momentum, and feeling like there's opportunities happening again.
yeah,
Um, Looking back to the physical space, hopefully into next year. So it's giving people optimism and hope, I think, and to be able to express what people are feeling during the lockdown time as well.
definitely, definitely. I feel like that's the amazing thing about poetry. It's able to like transcend
Mm,
emotion and feelings in that
mm,
sense. Um,
absolutely.
yeah, no, that's amazing. But yeah, no, we're gonna go back to the playlist because we got an amazing playlist. So we're gonna head to the next person. So I'm gonna say the computer in the sky. Can you take it away?
I'm just trying to do
Let's
the
go.
best that I can do. Everywhere I go, be the best one in the room, and I don't tell lies. I'm not begging you for views. Like it if you want, I'm not pestering you. But I am here to stay. No matter what you do, I ain't ever gonna budge. You can never make me move. And I don't trash talk, I will never be rude, cause my bars are my heart and they're filled with truth. Flows through my veins, my art is true. I've got rhyme, I've got rhythm, I've got structure too. My timing is militant, call this a coup. Like a tank on the ground, the words roll through you when they hit you, they stay like a gunshot wound. See, I'm aiming for change with these words that I say. And this world is a stage, but I am not acting, this is not fake. I'm not doing it for me, it's for Allah's sake. I see a vision of the world that I want to make, so I do what I can, but I trust my fate, cause I am a Muslim. I do have faith. The plan of Allah is always the best. It might seem tough, but this life is a test. Look all around you and see you've been blessed. And when it gets tough and when it gets hard, when life isn't easy, life isn't calm, remember your purpose, who you really are.
Wow. Wow, I like that. I really like that. There's a
That,
lot of such great such great rhyme in there, I feel like.
that was hard. That was hard. You know what, right? I love like resonating, like, and I love how Hamza speaks about religion, and he does it so eloquently as well. He puts it down so nicely, and I
Mm,
love the fact that he humanizes a lot of the stereotypes that we like experience today and all that kind of stuff.
mm,
Um, But yeah, no, I really, really love Hamza and like his work. Like I remember the first time I saw him perform, I was like, nah, he's got something. I really like, for me, like I really love that, especially when people can wear their heart on their sleeves and like showcase their faith like that. That's something that not many people are able to do so openly, and he does it like perfectly. And guys, if you got like emojis, can you comment down below? Can you show some love to Hamza and his poetry? That was sick. That was sick. But you know what, right? I have to say, I can't help but look at your background, Tom. The background is it looks so perfectly curated. Like the book, I don't know if like, guys, comment down below if you've seen on Netflix this like new channel, like this new show called like The Home Edit. All I see is just whenever I see the adverts, I just see books being arranged in like color coordination. That's what it feels like watching that.
Yeah, it is a bit. I like to stay quite minimalistic. So a nice set of books there. You got some travel pictures, and they've got the keyboard behind me as well. To be honest, if I was facing this way, which I usually do for Zoom calls, you just be sitting on the bed and it'd be a bit boring. So I thought I'd spice it up a bit of colour in the background would be nice.
Okay. No, I love it. He's like, I'm gonna just show you a little splash, and then I have like the most plain, simple white wall with like, it looks like it got scratches on it. But you know what? It's texture. It's texture. I was like, you know what? Let's just do a little texture. But okay, that's cool. That's cool. All right, cool. So you're gonna give us some interior design tips later, yeah?
Possibly, yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Nice. I wonder if there's someone that's able to write a poem about that. That'd be sick. That I would love to. That I would love to see.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
space is important for any artist, and
Yes.
a space that you like. So
Nice. Yeah, I hear that. That's a shout. And you know what, right? With that being said, let's make some space for another poet. So take it away.
I'm just trying to do the best that I can do. Everywhere. Don't ever sell out just to fit in, because if you lose who you are, then how can you win? Live life with no purpose, make you feel worthless, empty inside when you look past the surface. Yeah, people will like you, they love who you are, think you're amazing, they'll call you a star. But just know that whatever you do, it will never be enough. Your life won't be calm, it will always be tough, so forget about the people, just do what you love. Don't be afraid to go your own way. Follow your heart and make a fresh start. Because your life is a canvas, so show us your art. Make it different, unique, be who you are. Stand out from the crowd and make yourself proud. And remember, the people you need are always around. They'll stay by your side and love you for you. So in all that you do, be honest and true. And if people don't like it, well, why do you care? They can leave you alone, they can go elsewhere. You can ask for them to be there, you don't need them to be there, because you can't please everyone. So just follow your dreams, find your purpose, what your life really means.
I love that. I love that. I'm feeling motivated.
Yeah.
I'm feeling motivated. How about you, Tom?
I feel like that was a real shout out to the whole community. He said a lot about us. He said I'm writing down a few lyrics just to keep note. He said, life is a canvas, show us your art. I feel like it's a call out to so many people that is just to, he talked about purpose, he talked about meaning. It's just a call out to people just to express themselves, to find themselves,
I like that. No, I like that. I deep that. No, you know what? The fact that you picked up that line, like it made me deep. Like I just saw like this man, like that just, man, that's why I love Poetry Jam, because you just have like people who actually just let their lives be a canvas, you know what I mean? And they just create the most amazing art with like their stories and like everything that they've gone through, you know what I mean? And that's just amazing, you know what I mean? That's what life is all about, essentially. I feel like, yeah, no, that's just mad. Like that, I just deep that. That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
But you know what, right? I'm gonna interject because like that just reminded me of something. Guys, today I did not forget. I wanted to mention it, but I feel like this is the perfect segue because it's about life. Today is the beginning of a very special month. I don't know if many of you guys know, but it is Black History Month. And for me, that makes me really, really gassed. That gets me really, really gassed. And I'm really, really excited to see what and how people celebrate it in the art community, like people who are artists, how they're going to reflect Black history, especially in Britain, in the UK, how they're going to celebrate that and how they're going to like showcase that through their art. I've seen some amazing stuff already, but yeah, no, I'm really, really excited to see that. But yeah, no, I'm really pumped, guys. So if you're pumped as well, drop some emojis down. Let us know what's your favorite thing about Black History Month. just put any like amazing icon that is Black, British, and just doing amazing stuff, whatever it is. I'd love to hear it and we'd love to see it. So yeah. But with that being said, Tom, should we get for another one?
Yeah, I feel like another one, I do.
Yeah. Computer in the sky.
Oh.
I have many vices. Devices I use to numb the abuse that I don't want to remember, but can't forget. I regret every day I let love let me down. Every moment I spent waiting around, waiting for a break. Oh, how my heart aches from all the wounds inflicted. They have left me feeling restricted. Not the girl I was a long time before, confused, conflicted, unsure on how best to move on. I have tried and tried and tried to be strong, willed myself to get along with the rest of my life. How many times have I forced myself to put down the knife, to believe that permanent sleep is not the right way to put an end to strife and live my best life, or something along those lines, though I can't recall the last time this life felt like it was truly mine. And if this life is truly mine, I can choose to reject it. Deflect from the memories of neglect, my rising student debt, the overwhelming fear that one day everyone I've ever loved will make me wish we had never met. Yet I am told that it is parting that leaves great sorrow, that we will always have our yesterdays, even if we can't, if we won't have tomorrow. But I am yet to find a way to keep all my yesterdays buried in the past. They cast scary shadows upon today, constantly finding a way to drag the earth from up below my feet, tossing me overboard and out into the deep. I have been out of my depth since the day I was born. Forlorn, ever aware that I mourn the life that could have been if I was never born. Or in some other skin, with other people to find my kin, maybe I could have returned to the beauty within. Without nurture for the child inside, I fear the adult in me has already died. A rotten carcass trapped inside this mortal frame, with no choice but to feed from the very hands that bring me pain. Again and again, I suffer still. I know there is no use returning back to the place that has brought me back to square one, ashamed to once again find myself becoming undone. It is no fucking fun having absolutely no clue how to stop beating myself black and blue. Mood indigo, morphed into a much darker hue. Slowly but surely, losing all my virtue.
Speechless.
Wow.
Speechless. Like I never run out of words, but I've run out of words.
That was a journey. That was a journey, really, of emotion, wasn't it?
Raw, like, wow. Honestly, that was amazing. And like, when you could feel like someone like she wasn't just like speaking it, she was like like
Exactly.
performing it. Like,
That's what I thought. Yeah.
wow.
It was like a theatre performance almost. It wasn't just a poem spoken. It was like it was acted out through the whole body. I feel like that's what I wrote down here. I was just like, I got so into it. Oh my god.
Oh, you know what? Right? I love. You know what I love as well. Like I'm like so deep in like thought with this like poem, and then I just see you at the corner of my eye, like making notes, like
Yeah, I'm just,
What notes did you get out of this? Oh, I'm
what?
speechless.
I just thought it was like quite cathartic, quite raw and open. That's what I put down. She was really like expressing how she truly felt, and there was no holding back. It was just like pen on the page, and just complete release. I felt like, and that we heard that through the voice, as I said. Like the voice was theatrical. It was like it felt like she was up on stage performing like a grand play or something. You know, she really played the performance.
Yeah. Click, click. You dropped something. You dropped something. The pencil. The pencil. Wow, like
Yeah.
honestly, snaps all the way. Actual snaps all the way. Like I'm actually no that I have no words. No words. But you know what? With that being said, let's move on to the next one. Let's swiftly
Yeah.
move on to the next poem.
Yeah, we're really into it now. Let's
I
Yeah,
have many vices.
I'm feeling it.
I miss the time when life was free and had no boundaries, before COVID-19 happened and all fun was taken from us and left with an empty chasm in the hearts of everyone. It looked just like home. It was the perfect getaway from it all, at first, until the scum of the world started leaking in and contaminating the place and fueling our hateful fire, fueled with chaos and no order, just like me. It felt safe here, but when the defenses were constantly bombarded with negativity and more, they gradually got weaker over time and soon, eventually, became empty, soulless husks, ready to be filled with sludge and more. Because in the end, we can never run away from death, as its scythe is always sharp and stained red, red with blood.
that was
No words. No words. Like that was intense. Like the first line, it was like, I wish it was like back. I I wish it was back to normal too. I wish it was back to normal too, Tom.
yeah.
Oh man. Oh wow. Any words before like raw?
I think it began quite soft and quite, we look back to, we want to get back to normal and before the COVID. And it felt like, for me, it felt like what people felt throughout the lockdown. It started off maybe nice and the nostalgia of it. And as it set in within the months and months, it got more dark, it got more depressive, it got more somber. And I feel like, and then we ended with that bloodline. I feel like, and about death. I feel like that was the transition of lockdown for a lot of people. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, no, that yeah. I was actually speaking to my friend recently, and they were like, I mean, it was great and all for like in terms of like like working from home and all. Like, I guess like the idea that oh, you don't have to like be out in public and as much or all that kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden, it turned like really, really sour. And I was like, she was like, she described it as like, I don't want to do anymore. She was like, I don't want to do it anymore. Like, like I feel like internally, a lot of people threw a fit in there
yeah.
in their hearts, like I don't want to do it anymore, like, and I feel like that is the way, like poetically, how to articulate that, like
Mm,
yeah, that's amazing, that's amazing. With that being said, like Tom, I think we need to get to another one. I'm excited, I'm loving this, but guys,
yeah.
comment down below um what you miss about pre-COVID, whatever that looks like to you guys. Tell us down below, let us know what you guys
Oh,
think.
poetry jam, pre-COVID. So in
Ooh.
Wayland's Yard, what do you miss?
What did you miss about seeing? Yes, pre-COVID Poetry Jam. That Tom, this is why you're here. This is why you're here. I like this. I like this. Nice. All right, cool. He's like, just a little slap for myself. All right. Computer in the sky. Sky. Next one.
Hi guys, my name is Chrissy, and the poem that I'm going to be performing is called Poetic Justice. I use poetry to fight injustice. Use my words to free the masses. Use my words to fight the enemy that tries to contain the inner me. Let my paper and pen speak the truth. Let my words spill the secrets of the world. Take the might given to me to produce the real me. To the one that's here to rebel against the Babylon society. The society that gives me heebie-jeebies like the Fugees. There are days that my pen has to come off the grid like a fugitive, so I can listen to some Malcolm X and continue to put my pen to test, to fight the fight and walk the road to freedom. I use my poetry to fight for injustice. I use my words to free the masses, whether you're ready or not.
You know what I thought of instantly? I was like, this is such a postmodern piece of work. I love it. I love the references. I love the way this is like, I feel like this is how you can tell like this was crafted with intention and purpose. And I really, really like that. I love messages like that, especially through poetry. That was amazing.
Yeah, it was, and you mentioned obviously Black History Month, October. I feel like the poem called Poetic Justice, I mean, it was just so relevant to this time, talking about Malcolm X.
Yeah.
It was such a poignant like thing for this particular moment we're in now.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, I love that. I love seeing that kind of like work being produced, and especially during Black History Month, like you said. So yes, and you know what? I just feel like for the people, Wakanda forever. Like, oh, there's too many things. There's too many things. But yeah, we're gonna go to the next poem. So, computer in the sky, sky, sky.
Hello, I have got two poems for you. First of all, I would like to ask how you are, but I've got two poems. They're in sequence, so I thought it would be best to read them together. They're based on the return to school and the return to work, the return to workplaces, as I remember you Tom, asking me to write a poem. So, I've written two. Here we go. The first one is called Blue and Angry. Sick to the stomach, I sit upon the throne, typing out these words on my mobile phone. Feeling blue, like a disused oil drum left outside in the rain. I feel rusty. Happy thoughts, think happy thoughts. Is there much to be happy about when you're talking to yourself? Watching these candles melt. Desolation and desperation conspire to torch my mind. Inside I grow tired, weak and weary. I fear the forced cycle of the system. Once it starts back, I know I can't escape. And with the virus lurking, what am I supposed to do for fuck's sake? The government wants institutionalised citizens, Britons who can't think for themselves. Mindless like sheep, they sit upon the hill, grassed up, kennelled in. I fear the feelings. I know this one's dreary, but I know you've got my back. Then, the sequel to that one. 152 days. 152 days. I lay here. We should be waiting for this apocalypse to pass, but we're sat here, just stuck in class. Hand sanitizer at 90%. Like hot exfoliant rub, my skin peels off daily now. Wearing a mask no longer seems alien, but people are scared of so-called aliens fleeing for their lives. Protests are being vindicated by people who protested days ago. In battle of whose nerve lasts longest, I'm waiting for eruption. Experts have become denied. Politics is now controlling human rights. Since when did health become debatable? How stupid are these people? Politicians think the storm has passed, but we're just in the eye. Why? Have patience. Have hope that this too shall pass. Thank you for listening. I have been Nicholas J. Barlow. Have a good night.
Tom, did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I've got it.
Go on, say it, because raw, like I was like, what? Nah, I can't lie to you. He smashed it.
All right, let's start with the first one, and we'll get
Alright.
on to that, because I got it down. I got it down.
Go on. Let. Okay, I'm getting excited. Sorry, let's start with the first one. What did you think of that?
The first one, it started off quite staccato, like that, and it was slow moving. I wrote down here it was kind of an internal conversation with himself, opened up to the public. It was him speaking to himself and him sharing that. That's what I thought of the first one. It was nice.
Mate, honestly, I loved it. I loved every bit of it. I loved the fact that it was, like you said, like you could tell this was an internal dialogue, and I was like, he's just speaking so much truth, and I felt like everyone else feels like, because I was like, I feel like the way he's speaking about, and I know so many others are feeling the same type of way, and I was like, wow, like that resonated. That resonated really well. That's amazing, man. Yeah, I loved it. So, what do you think about the second one?
Second one, well, it's called 152 days, and I'm imagining that's the amount of time that we were in lockdown, or he was in lockdown. Great concept, I think, for a poem or any piece of artwork. I think that it just intrigued me straight away. I heard that, I was like, okay. I think it was there was a lot of political commentary in there. That was interesting. A lot of talk about freedom, a lot of talk about the restrictions we've had on, and I feel like that this inspiration, this artwork, has come from this time of suffering and loss. I feel like we're going to get a lot more of that. Do you not think, over the next few months? A lot more of artwork, a lot more positivity coming out of this time.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that, and I think like that's the natural order of life with art, especially. It's like it comes from such brokenness and such hard and dark places, and sad to say that's the best kind of art, though, isn't it? Like that's the one that, like, most of the time, from like the darkness and like the political, like that's where it comes from, right? Doesn't it? Like I feel like that's where true art like really is born, because it's born out of passion, out of like just a desire to see change happen. Yeah. One of the lines, I hope I get it right, because he said something about like, since when did health become debatable? I was like, yeah. And then like he was like, politicians feel like the storm has passed, but we're still in the eye. I was like, Nick was like, mic drop, and I'm done. Raw. I was here for that.
That's what poetry is, when you can just summarize so much, like a whole paragraph or a whole page of something just in one line. That's what it is. When you can encapsulate every feeling and thought just so simply, and that's what. Yeah.
Nice. Oh man, I'm excited because I feel like we've only got a few more left, but I'm excited because I know it's gonna be great. So I'm gonna say for another time. One more time. I think that's the word. Computer in the sky, take us away.
Hello, my name is Solomon, and I will be reciting a poem for you today called What It Is. Thank you, Beat Freaks, for having me, and thank you so much for your time. Here it goes. what it is. What consolation it is to wake up and see the sky shedding tears the same as you. To know that you're not alone, and indeed you have a friend in the world. What a feeling it is to hear the soundtrack of your tears on the windowsill as they fall freely in all directions. Let your pains do the same. Let them fall. The earth will catch them. What comfort it is to wake up in pure darkness, as if reflecting what your heart is, and knowing that you're alive, and nobody can see you. You don't need the sun today. The dark has always been your friend. What a relief it is to accept the taste of defeat and let it feed the gremlin that you've been starving. Lay with him. He will pass out soon. Then you'll be back, bright as the moon. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Rah, that was amazing, Solomon. So wisdom, just like that was just so. I feel like it was so. You know what? I feel like the poetry matched her voice, matched the tenderness. I felt like it was really, really tender. Like it was talking about such dark things, but like it was so like I'm doing this for some reason, but like it was like tender, man. Like that was really, really good. It was so softly spoken and just amazing. That was amazing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was. I think it was like it was subtle, and it made you kind of. It was speaking about appreciating some of the smaller things in life, and some of the things that we maybe take for granted, and maybe during the lockdown, Solomon like recognized those things and the stars, the constellations. You know, just to appreciate the smaller things, and I feel like that came out in that poem for me.
Yeah, but you know it's interesting because like we're talking about like stars and like constellations and how like the smaller appreciating the smaller things, but in the grand scheme of things, like like the sky, the universe is such a big thing, and I love the way like I don't know, I feel like the way she was mentioned, she talked about like the dark room. It kind of like I feel like it played with spatial awareness a bit. I don't know. I felt like there was like a I mean, maybe I just saw it. Maybe I just like English lit a bit too much, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm here for this. Like, but like, I felt like she was really like playing tentatively with spatial awareness and how I guess like objective and subjective we can be to certain things, and like again appreciating it for what it is, because okay, the stars may look small, but it's such a grand thing. You're more thankful for such a bigger and overall wider thing and concept. I don't know if I'm making sense, but yeah.
No, that's a great. I like that. I like that theory. I like that.
Yeah.
Interpretation. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, with that being said, we're going to move swiftly on to our second to last act. Can you imagine? We've gone through so many so far. We've gone through 8 so far. Amazing poets. Keep slapping, keep snapping, keep commenting down below. But we're going to take it away with the second to last act of tonight. Computer in the sky.
Hi, my name is Alia, and I will be reading my poem Four Walls. As the sun beams through my bedroom window each morning, and I wake another day, as I take my first woken breath and start an endless day is sleepless night, when my days and my nights intertwine, creating a web of insomnia. Stuck within these four walls, only phone calls, but no one calls. No one ever calls. Like a prison cell, like a jack in a box, only coming out for essentials. When will this endless loop stop? When my brain is too fried and my body is consumed by restless slumber, forfeiting me to sleep. My mind floats through an endless pool of thoughts. If freedom was your smile, I haven't seen it in a while.
Oh my god.
That last bit
Yeah.
came out of nowhere. It hit you in the heart the same way it hit me, right?
We don't know when they're gonna end, like how long they are. So it just ended, and I was like, oh my god,
I was expecting more. I was like,
yeah,
so,
yeah.
so for me, like what hit me first was like she started like describing the way that the sun came into the room, and like for me, I'm so visual. I started seeing this amazing sunlight streaking through this room, and like she played it. I don't know if it had like some whimsical, dream-like effect to it at first. I felt, and then it started to turn on itself, and I felt like the pace of the way she was speaking and like delivering this poem kind of conveyed that. And at the end, she's like, if freedom is just what? I've never been brokenhearted, but now I feel like I know what it feels like because that's hard. Wow. Oh my gosh. That
Yeah, that was. Oh, yeah. It's as you said, it started off so I don't know, like so quiet, and she was describing the light coming into a room. But I feel like she carried on that throughout the whole poem. Actually, she used a lot of metaphors. She used a lot of objectifying. She was on about a prison cell, and then Jack in the box. She feels like she's in those situations, and I like that. You know, instead of saying literally like, "I'm feeling sad today," or "I'm feeling," how a lot of poets just use metaphors because it's. I don't know. I think we connect to stories more, and it's easy. And I like that from that poem. That's what I took from that.
Wow. Like I just raw. Like yeah, no. Yeah. Honestly, that's amazing, guys. Like comment down below what you thought of that because that was absolutely amazing. Snaps all around. Well done, well done. And you know what, right? I'm really sad to say, like, after hitting that almost tear-jerking moment, we're on our last poem of the night.
I know, so sad.
Wow, where's the time gone? Where has the actual time gone?
I'm gonna have to watch this back. You know, I'm gonna watch it over the weekend. I'm gonna watch this back and take it in for a second time because I need to digest it again.
Nah, for real. Oh man, okay. Well, you know what, right? Without further ado, last but not least, for the last poem of tonight, guys, sad emojis down below. But computer in the sky, take us away for one last time tonight.
Come on.
Barbarous. The icy air bites. Unabating, its jaws never tire. Raw blue fingertips fumble, all feeling lost, shuffling sadly in the burrow of blankets. Empty eyes hide under tired lids, the world outside too difficult to deal with. The sun dances its solo show across the sky's stage. A flight of fancy, a fairy tale where warmth seems glorious and unwavering, but instead shadowy chills are cast across the semblance of splendour. There, amid the towering blocks of treasure, no man's land. The poverty-stricken streets that crisscross the city, crisp, cold corridors between walls of costly contemporary architecture shield the sleeping in their corners. The underprivileged. They are pitied plenty, but pity is no man's companion or comfort. This is the hard shoulder of society, where broken down souls slide to a halt and rarely recover. The moon climbs up sleepily to sit with the stars. The unforgiving frost freezes the mind, hollows the heart, and steals life from under the flurry of fabric folds on the floor.
That was really really eloquent, wasn't it? Really quite beautiful.
It was the music, it was the voice, and guys, for those who are watching it, like the cinema, it was like cinematography with poetry, just and honestly, man, like that was amazing. Like that was done by one of our amazing poets, Loretta, who was also part of the Bait team this year. and they created an amazing how can I describe it? It was an amazing map of Birmingham, and like it was almost like Birmingham reimagined in their eyes. And so definitely check that out. We're gonna have that link down below in the comments somewhere. But yeah, like that was just like that was a movie. And what I love most about it is the fact that it talked about a really, really important topic about homelessness, and the effect that it has, and the way that she used the sun, the moon, and then she started using the way she compared like society's hard shoulder being like the place where homeless people are like abandoned, and like that is insane. And yeah, like that's amazing. So guys, check out her and all the other bait cohorts at, I don't know how would it be www, it'd be like www.bait2020.show. That's where you find it, guys. It's down but it'll be down below, but once again, it's www.bait2020.show. I feel like a host. What the heck? But no, for real, like Loretta did an amazing job. What did you think, Tom? Let me know.
I think there was such like rich language in there. Do you know what I thought? I felt like we were going. It was kind of a step back in history, because I felt like it was kind of almost Shakespearean poetry. You know, it was so eloquent. The language is so rich. She said about like poverty-stricken streets. She's like really describing it. Really going into depth. Pity is no man's companion. Things like that. It's just really makes you think. Really makes you think.
Yeah, man. You've hit the nail on the head right there. Like that was amazing. I'm stunned. Like, you know what, right? That's amazing. Like I'm you know what, I'm very happy that I've been able to like watch these amazing poets with you as well, because you came like with your analysis notebook, and I love that. That just shows like the commitment and the energy. Yes. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know who your favorite was in the comments down below. Snaps all around for everyone that submitted poetry. Thank you so much for your contribution to Poetry Jam and for coming and joining. For all you guys that have been watching, we thank you so much for your time. But yeah, guys, we're about to wrap the show up. This has been good. This has been Tom Farron, to Tender, the Beat Freak storyteller. You done know. Getting gassed out. You know, now like I feel like I've been through enough poems. I'm like, I got enough confidence to like gas it up a bit. But guys, thank you so much for your time. And we're gonna say goodnight from here at Beat Freaks Poetry Jam in our homes, because COVID's crazy out here. But yeah, thank you so much for your time, guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Yeah.